Thank you, Gregor. Good afternoon, Pierre-Luc. Can you just describe what the last stretch of time has been like for you, and were you dealing with a groin injury, or what can you tell us about the nature of the injury?
Yeah, well, first of all, it definitely feels good to be back. It was a tough, been a tough couple weeks here. Getting back into shape and then getting injured, trying to get back into shape again. It was a muscle injury, something that isn't too too devastating, but I you also you want to be fit to play, and now that I've practiced, I've worked out. I had a few team skates here. I'm ready to go again.
And we'll go next to Kelly Moore from CJOB. Go ahead, Kelly.
Hey, good morning, Pierre-Luc. Just wondering what's the thought process is going through your mind. I mean, you've had to get used to a new team, didn't get a lot of time. Now it looks like you're going to be playing on the wall, so that's a little bit of a difference. Is this the crashiest course, for want of a better term, you've ever had to start in a season?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the more situations you're put in, the more you can learn. And I've said this when I got here. We have so much depth on this team. We have so many good players that wherever you are in the lineup, you're in a good spot, and that goes for who you're playing with, and it also goes for the position you're playing. Talking to the guys, they're always there to help me out if I have any questions. Make me feel more comfortable on the ice, stuff like that. But I think I've watched enough of us play in the past couple of weeks that it won't be too big of an adjustment out there.
We'll go next to Scott Billick from the Winnipeg Sun. Go ahead, Scott.
Hey, Pierre-Luc. What's the game plan for tonight for you for your minutes, or are you going to be eased back in? I know you're on the top line, it looked like, but are you ready to go, or are you where are you at with where you think your minutes are going to be at?
Yeah, I don't know about the minutes. Obviously, that's not my choice, but I'm ready to go. I was ready to go 2 weeks ago, and played those 2 games, and then missing some time again. I've never been more ready to go. So whatever minutes, whatever role I have tonight and in the next upcoming games, I'm ready for it.
We'll go next to Mike McIntyre from the Winnipeg Free Press. Go ahead, Mike.
Thanks, Gregor. Pierre-Luc, Mark Scheifele might be one of the hottest players in the NHL right now. Nine straight games of the point, 4 straight games of the goal. What's it going to be like to be on a wing with Mark?
Yeah, he's one of the good centermen in the NHL. I knew that from playing against him and watching him play. And now playing with him and watching him play every night, you see the plays that he makes on the ice, makes the players around him better. And like I said, whether we have so much depth on this team, no matter where you are in the lineup, what position you're playing, or the players you're with, you're getting a lot of help out there. And seeing Shai play every game since I've been here, it's like you said, he's been on a hot streak too. So the plays he makes out there, it makes it easier for their wingers.
I'll go next to Sarah Lesky from TSN. Go ahead, Sarah.
Hey, Pierre, just with how things have gone so far, and I know you've been waiting for the opportunity to get back into the lineup, having just played those couple of games, but is there any extra pressure coming in, just given the fact that it's been such a really delayed start overall to your Jets career?
Yeah, I mean, my first game, it was a big adjustment. I think going from game 4 or 5 to the season to game 13 or 14. The first couple games without preseason kind of felt like preseason, and then I jump back in, the season's well underway, and now it's kind of that same step. So I don't think it's added pressure. I just think that it's extra details. There's less mistakes being made as the season goes on, and those details cost you games at this point, I think. So it's just for me to jump in at this point is to just be the best player I can be. If I have to keep it simple at times, I keep it simple, and try not to take 2 or 3 or 4 games to get into it. Hopefully it just takes a period or a shift even.
Just a couple more. We'll go with Carter Brooks from Game On. Go ahead, Carter.
Hey, Pierre-Luc. A big part of your game is offensive contributions and your power play usage. What do you see as working so far with the Jets power play as of late? And what do you think you can contribute to this team right now on the power play?
Yeah, well, the power play. I mean, watching them every night and then doing video of rewatching it. It's a power play that moves the puck really well. You don't know where the offense is going to come from. And I think that's key for a power play is, you have it's a 5-on-4 essentially out there, or 5-on-3 at times. But if it's a 5-on-4, you need to be able to score from every guy, whether it's a net front guy, middleman, or half or the D. And I think that this team, what we do well is, we move the puck around. Everybody can shoot, everybody can pass. You don't know where it's going to come from. And I think that, once I get back to it, it's just contributing to that, being ready for a shot, being ready for a pass. Even if it's just a decoy, getting available and making a guy commit to you, and maybe it opens another seam. I think that's what makes this power play so good.
And final question to Ken Weaver from Sportsnet. Go ahead, Weaver.
Obviously, the physical consideration was at the top of it, but can you just describe the mental toll the last couple of weeks too, knowing you want to be in there and also trying to balance, knowing how busy the schedule is about to become for you?
Yeah, I mean, I've played 240 something games in a row, and I've been in pain, or I've been sick before, but I don't like missing time, and so this injury, if as the game right after, I was ready to go mentally. I did not want to miss time. I already missed too much time in my opinion, from the quarantine and all that. So, but it was just one of those decisions where it's, you don't want to play 2 games and then you're out for another 10. And it was tough. I mean, like I said, I'm someone who wants to play out there. So at times to feel like you're almost there, and then, that you can't play. It wasn't easy, but now I've never been more ready to play a hockey game in my entire life.